Hello my friends, welcome to Talk to Me Tuesday for Tuesday, August 21st, 2018. This is Jennifer. I had Linus on Saturday, and on Friday I was able to finish up a Linus quilt top because I got my Juki back. I quilted the park/zoo theme quilt top that I showed you guys a few weeks ago and got that all quilted out. I just did a large meander on it. I was very happy with the way it turned out. I ended up using the leftover backing for the binding, and the backing was that super cute owl fabric that I showed you guys. So that got turned in on Saturday. The other thing I did last week was go through all of my quilt tops that I made at Retreat with Jules, and I paired them with back. So everything has a back now. They're all hanging on hangers on my door. So all I have to do is take the quilt top and the back and pull my Linus batting out and quilt it. So I'm hoping to get 1 to 2 of those done a month until they're all gone, and then I start the orphan block thing all over again. I had started quilting my Tababomb quilt, my There and Back Again, the Hobbit quilt, which is actually hanging right here. And that's when I started having problems with my Juki, so it has broken threads all over it that I need to pick out. And some of the quilting I'm going to be able to keep. All of the straight line stuff that I did before I put it on the frame is fine, but I did a little free motion quilting that I'm going to need to pick out because the thread was basically, my bobbin was bent and it was popping my top thread because it was so tight that it was just popping the top thread. So I'm gonna need to pick some stitches out and start that again. So this quilt will hopefully be finished for by the end of August, but if it isn't, I've quilted it halfway, which is further than it's been quilted since I finished the quilt top several years ago. And now, because I know you can already see it, I did receive the last of my Talk to Me Tuesday swap blocks. I pieced the majority of the quilt top yesterday. It's so big it takes up my entire design wall. So as you can see, I basically made like a big diamond or a circle with the swap blocks. I received 9 blocks. Each one of these has one of my blocks in it. All of the neutral blocks are the ones that I made on Retreat with Jules, and it is the same pattern, just made entirely out of neutral fabrics. So right now this is 60 by 84, and what I really want is 72 by 84 so that it will be a nice size to put on a full-size bed. So what I'm going to do, and I've already cut all the pieces for this, and I've about half pieced them. I'm making 6-inch blocks that are the first 5 pieces of this block, and I'm going to put a row of these down the left and right side. So the top and bottom are fine, like these are completely encased. The swap blocks, they have another row on the top and another row on the bottom, but there isn't a row on either side. So I'm going to put a narrow row made out of these 6-inch blocks all the way down each side, and then it'll be ready to quilt. And then of course I will have to find a quilt back that will do this beautiful thing justice. And much like Susie was saying when she finished her Talk to Me Tuesday quilt and shared that with us, this is a very special quilt. I love having all of your names and all of your special fabrics and seeing your personalities in all of your blocks. This is the first swap that I've done in a while for quilt blocks, and it has just been really lovely to do one where I can really see the personalities of the people who made the blocks. And I love that I was able to figure out, after playing around with it, I was able to figure out a way to really feature those. As part of the UFO Quilt Along, we have been giving away charm packs. I was very lucky and was able to deliver the last winner's charm pack. I use random.org to choose my winners. I count the number of unique comments in the Facebook group, and then I use that number to get the winner. And last week's winner was Cynthia, and Cynthia is not only local, but she's also a Linus Connection volunteer, so I was able to deliver hers to her, and that was a delight to get to do. There are only 2 more weeks left in the UFO Quilt Along, and after that, we start immediately, the first Wednesday in September, we start the Hocus Pocus Quilt Along. We have all the blocks, we have everything. I'm writing the posts, and those will be scheduled to go up on Wednesdays. I will be out of town for a couple of weeks in September, but those posts will still go live and you'll still get to see them. And if I can, I will try to do all the social media posts and stuff, but it's going to be a really big quilt along. I've got to sit down this week and break down how many blocks a week there are going to be, because there are many, many more blocks than there are Wednesdays. So I will figure that out and try to spread it out in a way that will make it doable for everyone who wants to participate. So that is it for me, guys. I hope you have a wonderful week. I hope you have a crafty week. Please share your video. Take care, and I will see you next week. Bye. you.